I wanted to read some of Lamentations, and it goes a little like this. How do the cities sit solitary that was full of people? How is she become as a widow, that she was great among the nations, and princess among the province? How is she become tributary? She weepeth in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks among all of her lovers. She had none to comfort her. All her friends had dealt treacherously with her. They became her enemies. Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathens. She findeth no rest, and all her persecutors overtook her between the straits. The ways of Zion do mourn, because none come to the Solomon feast. All her gates are desolate. Her priests sigh, her virgins are afflicted, and she is in bitterness. Her adversities, the chief, her enemies, prosper, for the Lord afflicted her with the multitude of her transgressions. Her children are gone into captivity before the enemy, and from the daughter of Zion all her beauty is deported. Her princes are become like harts that find no pasture. They are gone without strength before the pursuer. Jerusalem remembered in the days of her afflictions, and all her miseries of all her pleasant things that she had in the days of old, when her people fell into the hand of the enemy, and none of them helped her. The adversaries saw her and did mock her at Sabbath. Jerusalem had grievously sinned. There she is removed. All that honored her despise her, because they have seen her nakedness, and she sighed truth and turneth backwards. Her is in her skirts, she remembers not her last end. Therefore she became down wonderfully, and she had no comfort. But the Lord, behold, my afflictions, for the enemy had magnified himself. Through the advisory has spread of this hand upon her pleasant things, for she has seen that which entered into the sanctuary, whom commanded they should not enter into the congregation. All her people sigh. They seek bread. They have given her pleasant things for meat to relieve the soul. It is nothing to you that pass by, behold and see, but sorrow like unto many, my sorrow, which is done unto me, which shall also be done unto you, in this day of the fierce anger of the Lord. From above hath he sent the fire into my bones, and prevailed against them. The Lord had under his feet all that say mighty men in the midst of me, and he called assembly against them to crush. That Zion spread forth her hands, and there is none to comfort her. So, I think a lot of people, when they read the Bible, they skipped over a lot of scriptures and they forgot to read Lamentations and the things that are truly done to the true bride, that they call the bride of Christ. But nowhere in this Bible is it written bride of Christ, but she is called with a given a new name, Our Lady of Righteousness, which is clearly written in this Bible. but they abbreviate it and they call her the Bride of Christ. So anyways, this is a Bible study for educational purposes. Have a great day.